Receiving blood from the wrong human forces your body to destroy itself. It is an immediate, violent rejection. Your immune system attacks the new blood like an alien invader. Your temperature spikes. Your kidneys shut down. Your blood literally clots inside your veins. It is a terrifying way to die. Why? Blood is just blood, right? Wrong. Look at a single drop of your blood under a microscope. To the naked eye, it looks identical to mine. But on the surface of your red blood cells, there is a hidden code. Microscopic chemical spikes. Scientists call them antigens. If you have type A blood, you have A spikes. If you have type B blood, you have B spikes. Type AB has both kinds of spikes. Type O has completely smooth cells with neither. In the year 1900, an Austrian physician named Karl Landsteiner discovered this. He noticed that mixing certain blood samples in a petri dish caused them to clump together and die. He won the Nobel Prize for realizing we are not all the same inside. But Landsteiner didn't know why these different types existed. For decades, it remained a profound biological mystery. Why would evolution build a system that makes humans biologically incompatible with each other? What is the point of this invisible, lethal barrier? The answer is horrifying. It has absolutely nothing to do with blood transfusions. Medical transfusions are a brand new, modern invention. Evolution didn't anticipate sterile needles and plastic IV bags. Evolution was fighting a brutal, ancient war. A war against invisible, relentless monsters. Viruses, bacteria, parasites, plagues. These pathogens are biological hijackers. To infect you, a virus needs to pick the lock on the outside of your cells. It specifically uses your own antigens against you. Imagine human history as a long timeline. For millions of years, infectious diseases wiped out entire populations. Malaria, cholera, the bubonic plague. If every single human had the exact same locks on their cells, we would be doomed. A single, perfectly evolved virus could sweep across the planet and kill us all. Our entire species would be completely wiped out. So, evolution did the only thing it could do. It scrambled the locks. It created completely different blood types. It built a biological firewall within the human species. If you have type O blood, you are highly resistant to severe malaria. The malaria parasite struggles to grip onto your smooth, red blood cells, but the trade-off is cruel. That same type O blood makes you far more vulnerable to cholera. If you have type A blood, you are statistically more susceptible to smallpox, but you likely have much better resistance to other ancient, forgotten plagues. Have you ever wondered why certain diseases spare some people while completely destroying others? It is the invisible war raging in your veins. When the bubonic plague swept through Europe, it devastated the population. It killed tens of millions in a matter of years. But it didn't kill everyone. The survivors lived because their specific biological locks couldn't be picked. They passed those exact locks down to their children. Our modern blood types are simply a map of the diseases our ancestors survived. Every drop of your blood is a historical record, a permanent record of who lived and what tried to kill them. In the late 1990s, researcher Christine Serti-Gazdowicz began mapping this global phenomenon. She found that global blood type distribution perfectly matches the historical geography of malaria. In regions where malaria is most deadly, type O strongly dominates the population. Your blood is literally shaped by your ancestors' physical environment. But viruses are not static. They constantly mutate. They learn from our defenses, they adapt to our locks and build completely new keys. So our human bodies have to keep mutating too. It is an endless, silent, microscopic arms race. Right now, as you sit in a quiet room, this war is actively happening. Your immune system is silently patrolling. It is checking the locks on every single cell. You might feel perfectly safe in your home. You might casually flip a light switch and think you control your world, but you are really just a walking battlefield. Why do some blood types seem so incredibly rare? Only about 1% of humans on Earth have AB negative blood. They are the newest mutation in the human timeline, a completely modern experimental lock. Evolution is still desperately trying to protect us. It is still scrambling the genetic codes. Your blood type isn't just a random medical stat on a doctor's chart. It is an active survival strategy. It is the exact reason your specific bloodline didn't end in a medieval plague pit. When you look at a shocking video thumbnail, you are looking for a simple answer, but biological answers are never simple. Your body is an ancient fortress, and the gates are permanently locked. The pathogens are always waiting right outside the door. They are always testing the handles. You survived because of a random microscopic spike, or the sudden evolutionary lack of one. The next time you accidentally cut yourself and bleed, don't just wipe it away. Look closely at it. That tiny red drop is the only reason you are still here. You didn't survive human history because you were strong. You survived because you were incompatible.